Hi there, welcome to Apple World. White kid Lil Ma resembles her new man. Which I kind of think is likely a clout move. Yet, I mean one way or the other too. I figured I couldn't say whether I ought to be frantic at the essayist or her per her presentation project. He said you truly let a white kid diss me. He ain't about it. I said, brother, you truly are going to let a white kid diss me. The show among Blueface and Chrisean Rock is as yet areas of strength for going time. Chrissy has referenced various rappers who Blueface scrutinized for being warm to her, including Drake. Lil Mabu has of late likewise stood in opposition to his diss track with Gan, and what he would do in the event that Blueface was to bounce him. Make certain to keep close by till the end for the full scoop. Chrisean Rock took to XE, previously known as Twitter, on Saturday, November 4, posting a rundown of rappers who, as per her maddened Blueface since they communicated interest in her Chrisean, referenced the accompanying rappers in her since erased post. Drake because he followed me, Lil Child because he called me Kevin Doors, showed love to Rick Ross because he snapped a photo of us and placed it on his story. Chrissy made an already difficult situation even worse by reposting DJ Scholastic's tweets from February 2023 to help her charge that Blue is a manipulative and frightful individual. It's unclear why she transferred the rundown. I'm still distraught. Blueface went through the Chrisean Rock handbag to take her telephone. She rushed to the washroom, locked it, speculated her code, and afterward attempted to message Little Child off her telephone and Word as opposed to stressing over him. She saved ass elder sibling in her telephone request a stanza and Word you want it. Face said he was a supervisor to Chrisean Rock by uncovering each nerd who hit her up. Chrisean Rock's level of intelligence became under 60 in the event that she let Edward tell her that, and she accepted it. Drake, Ross, and Child won't continue catching up with you subsequent to getting humiliated by a desirous BFK. Proceeded with Blueface actually a skeptic for his young lady. Your young lady who sucks at music yet attempting at any rate gets followed by Drake you quickly disdain and say he. Captivated by you, Rick Ross takes a pic you pissed ASF. Little Child gives her his number you uncover messages and Word simply say you need to control her additional AK in the dated tweet, which by seeing all of this furthermore, fans that have seen the Paris relationship unfold throughout the last year or so would realize the reason why fans are blissful Lil Ma is helping Chrissy in her profession move past him, and the reality that they had the option to get atop the TikTok board tune is crazy. Sean finished up the tirade by saying he be the one that in a roundabout way saves in his tweets knowing how he be, all things considered, and that comes out of his mouth to put me down. I'm sufficiently unassuming to answer cuz you bizarre. I need all that smoke. Once Blueface saw this, he showed up more confounded by it than anything, as he not long ago posted out. So this is a contest, and he PD chose to post out specialists that showed Jaden Alexis some appreciation. Name all the celebs you've seen playing Jaden music. I'll go first. Star Khalifa Ari Fletcher is youthful. Miami Sashi Saint. Nick Bea Chloe Bailey J Wawa Natalie Pius Devotee. Who am I missing? Obviously they're as yet both fixated on one another as they're expressing. They have continued on however every day they're in a roundabout way discussing each other several days prior. Chain Rock was on a live stream and was inquiring as to for what reason is Blueface going on blusters about her while he is hitched going on blusters. What you going on bluster? When you wedded simply tell the give him a ring back the cuz plainly Our emphasis isn't on one, it's on me. You're all your spotlight Blueface there, on one female. It's not on your girl, it's not on your mom. It's on Ro. That basic is that straightforward you hear. Attempting to imagine that is cool, however you're not going to sit up and be tweeting as I didn't simply obstruct your numb nuts for going in my telephone and erasing Cran wasn't keeping down the slightest bit the reality she was advising Blueface to advise Jaden to give the ring back demonstrates her opinion on their suggestion that occurred at the Rams NFL 2 or 3 weeks back, talking about the proposition. Chrisean was additionally on one more stream and only absolutely expressed that the proposition was completely phony and utilized as exposure to redirect the consideration from Lil Mabu and her diss track at that point, which had the whole web shook and enthralled by it. Individuals be savaging right, and I don't savage for genuine, I just got receipts, and I be coming clean so and afterward I'm paired something different. However, don't have to say that I definitely know. Come on now on the off chance that you realize I ain't answering. This is on the grounds that is a CRA. That is, I think sincerely might I at any point be straightforward. I feel that entire was most likely exposure stunt, a touch of insane thing to express a phase, and when Blueface saw this, he bounced right on X to safeguard his proposition. Jaden is the main female I could at any point get on 1F for this ain't net. Oh, exposure stunt TF, I am a wed someone for cloud. For that don't have neither rhyme nor reason sense to be reasonable to Blueface. He has known Jaden throughout recent years, way before Chrisean Rock, as he was at first dating Jaden Alexis. Which certain individuals may not be aware and is the reason they think his proposition to Jaden Alexis was completely phony and a way to redirect the consideration his way. Before we go any further into the video, what are your folks' contemplations on this whole circumstance? Do you definitely see Blueface and Chrisean reuniting, or has their time together passed? And it's probable Blueface will be steadfast with Jaden remark down underneath. Considering the new appearance of the new mother on the Jason Lee show, Chrissy discussed their violent relationship and possible separation in the meeting. However, she likewise demanded that they actually go out, thinking about the fact that he had simply of late proposed to Jaden Alexis, the mother of his initial 2 youngsters. This was a fairly tacky news Cran as of late vented on Instagram Live, apparently tired with the entire thing. She said that she isn't endeavoring to disrupt Blueface and Jaden, this time targeting the two of them. I could beat you to your home and outshine that ass. She likewise cautioned and advised her to get up off her and go accomplish something viral. Blueface blamed Gishan for lying on Twitter. Not long after she undermined him, he encouraged her to deliver receipts to show that they had hung out in a few ongoing tweets, and that the receipts she had offered demonstrated nothing. We need receipts, not no coupons. You got us advertised thinking you had a few receipts and posted a coupon, such a lot of can't stand. He got on by posting a couple of screen snatches of what has all the earmarks of being a message discussion where Gishan is seen mentioning his lodging number. He messaged her his room number at first, then, at that point, removed it from the message. Later he guaranteed that he realized it was trap, so he chipped I was somewhat woozy when I sent that room number into okay, but back around the same time he added, you ain't need to do this phony like I erased your messages. No big surprise you messaged me suddenly inquiring as to why I erased your message string. Continuing on from that, as the greater part of you would be aware, there's been the supposed battle video that came